Tier 20.
Yes!
Tier 20. No, I'm actually trying to get up to tier
Yes!
31
Yes!
because I really want Running Man.
I thought I just killed myself. It took 2 rockets.
It looks
oh my
so
god,
dope.
it's over. It's over. It's finally over. I am Juki, aka Faceless, and that is a final kill from Max Height to Bouncer Pad.
Maybe make a splash like Pippin. Shit, that's nothing. Splash. Everybody call me Big Pippin. No, I ain't bluff.
This is the story you wanted to start. He stole from the rich.
What else you got?
I call him Robin Hood. How would you do it? Set up a meeting. Everyone is with us. Rob! How did you know it was me? You called that? Hello, and welcome to another episode of Bathroom Stall Memes. Join me as I try and decipher the cryptic messages that have been left in these bathroom stalls. Come along with me and see the bathroom stall memes. 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 Bathroom stall dreams. Alright, before we jump straight in, just remember this analysis is done post-filming. I don't do it live because I don't want to disturb the people dropping their kids off at the pool. Just a bit of backstory about these stalls. This was actually filmed at an Australian university, so this is some of the stuff coming straight out of the brightest minds that will one day lead our nation. Alright, so smack bang in the center of the first store here. Looks like we've got a bit of blue tack where something has been ripped off the back of the door. That's understandable. There's nothing that could be more important than what we're about to read here, and there needs to be ample room for people to express themselves. Above the blue tack, we've got a bunch of this really dark, whether it's permanent marker or whiteboard marker, probably permanent, because whiteboard would rub off, but my guess would be the person that's done this is either extremely obnoxious and just loves scribbling out other people's artistic work and just wants to censor anything else everyone says. Or they've done this to cover up some stuff that was either written about them or someone else that they may know. I am kind of leaning towards the same blue texter has been used to colour in the adhesive holding the tiles together. So I'm definitely leaning towards obnoxious on that one, probably bordering mentally insane. Back up here we've got a little call me 13, 11, 14 with a little happy face. That was either obviously drawn after the blue texter incident or the blue texter culprit decided not to cover that up. Now we'll add that to the list of numbers that we need to call, but I'm going to quickly Google that and see what it is because I'm guessing it's a hotline. Yep, it is Lifeline Australia. A national charity providing all Australians experiencing a personal crisis with 24-hour crisis support and suicide prevention services. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll be calling that up, but I think a few people that have written on here might need to call that, especially the person who actually wrote that themselves. It was written in such a bleak way, almost engraved, and why else would they know that number off the top of their head? To me, that's a cry for help. If you're watching this person who wrote that, please do call Lifeline Australia. Let's head down the centre of the door past whatever has been written off. And here we find a little message. You boys from the power station, I know what you did. What does that mean? It sounds like a line from a movie Scream or something like that. I know what you did last summer. Jesus Christ. Look, unless they're talking about the explosion at the Indian power plant in Uttar Pradesh, excuse my pronunciation, I've got no idea what they're talking about. That one may never be solved, unless someone comes forward in the comments. I suggest you do.
That's the question.
What does the fuck say? Romance. Ain't nobody got time for this. Hey girl, is it real aliens in your windows? That's right. Put your shoulders on. Earth God.
college. An Indian sandwich.
Is this real life?
And boom goes the dynamite.
Fight with angels on your side. Unlock the device.
Underneath that, we've got a rare Pepe. I'm pretty sure that is. Something very wrong with that. Its face is drooping like it's had a stroke. And a message next to it. My face when Jews still alive. I didn't know PewDiePie went to university in Australia. Navigating to the left over here. 2K17. Still believing the Holocaust happened. Wait a minute. Did the Holocaust happen? Is this the same handwriting as the guy who drew the Pepe? And is Tupac still alive in Mexico? Below that we have some sort of acronym, I think. ISHYGAS. Google returned no results on this, so here's what I think it could stand for. If Stephen Hawking yodels, God appears suddenly.
Yodel-I-he-hoo.
Or, I saw his yellow gaping anal sphincter. It's more than likely one of those, but I'll allow comments from you detectives in the comment section upon what you think it is. We keep heading left from the acronym over to something else that has been scribbled out with black texter. What does that say? Again, this has been covered up, this time definitely by a permanent marker. It says, something back did absolutely nothing wrong. I can't quite make out those first few words. If you can figure it out, please let me know. But I'm guessing it's offensive. Down and to the left from here, hashtag bring back twin poles. Oh my god, finally, the first thing I have read that I agree with on this door. If you're not sure what twin poles are, they are a gift from the gods. I'm not joking. This is a twin pole. You can snap it in half and give it off to your mate. You want to know how I got big in the early stages of my life? I sucked on half a twin pole every day for 10 years. That's how. Unfortunately for anyone who'd ever tasted a twin pole, the company that used to make them folded, so twin poles no longer exist. We're going to do something about this. First thing we're going to do is go to this page. Bring back the twin pole ice cream. It's not really an ice cream, but go and like this page. Secondly, I don't know how much Twitter pull I actually have, but let's try and get hashtag bring back the twin pole trending. Let's aim for 50 tweets with that hashtag. We head back towards the center of the door again, and again another cover up with that dirty permanent black texter. What could that have been? It looks kind of like a skeleton, but a skeleton with cleavage. We're seeing a fair bit of art here, because if you take a quick right from that, what the fuck is that? I didn't realise 3-year-olds went to university. Apparently this is what an art degree at a university gets you. Look at that thing, what the is that like a human child's head on a rabbit, or what? Moving on. Okay, here's another rare Pepe. Looks exactly the same style as the one drawn before with those fucked up anime eyes and that drooping ass lip, except this time it is spewing obscene racial slurs. Rare Pep is one of my favourite memes, so why you gotta go and destroy it with disgusting racial slurs? What the Actually, check this out. Okay, you can't, there's no way you can decipher that again. That's been scribbled out with pen, with that dirty blue texter from the start. There's no way. There's a lot of cover-up jobs in this store. It's sad. A lot of stuff people are doing expressing themselves. To the right of that, 9/11 was a part-time job. Okay, there is a lot of conspiracy theories going on this door. 9/11 was a part-time job. The Holocaust didn't happen. What's next? Wait a minute, I just realised what that says. It says 9/11 was a part-time job, not an inside job. What does that mean? The terrorists had a bit of spare time on the weekend, so they decided to do 9/11 when they were on a break from their usual job of whatever it is terrorists do during the week. To the right of that, we have another one of those cancerous Pepes saying Kek. If you weren't sure the origins of Kek, or K-E-K, back in the day in World of Warcraft, the Alliance and Horde factions could not communicate. They could type to each other, but it was translated into mumbo jumbo. Typing lol would appear as kek to the other team. Well, I guess it's good the Pepe said kek this time instead of some racist shit. But just above that, it says, "This nigga mad AF." I think he's referring to this conversation. Now, a lot of this has been scribbled out, so it's going to be hard to decipher, but let's try and do our best. Someone has written something here in blue pen, which was probably offensive, that's why it was scribbled out by this black texter. Someone next to that has written, "I agree," but the arrow below it leads to a message saying, "Fuck up, cunt." Then someone agrees to him saying, "Fuck up, cunt." Then this guy's coming in with the, "You're so edgy and cool." Who is he talking about? The guy who just said fuck up? The guy that said the original meme? Who knows, but just over here we've got a guy saying, "You'll never stop me." Does a supervillain go to this university? And why is the handwriting so bad? Why does some of this handwriting look like the handwriting of 8-year-olds? Okay, I haven't made mention on this until now, but obviously you can see a ton of internet culture and internet references spilling over from the internet onto this bathroom stall tour. Obviously, a lot of people that go to university use the internet, and obviously a ton of them are in fact edgy people that want to write this stuff in a public place. This is obviously another reference from internet, and probably specifically YouTube. Chill out, bro, it's just a prank. This was obviously popularized by prank channels, and then revolutionized by the legend himself, Filthy Frank.
Hey, nice boy, faggot. Yeah, Frank's just a prank, bro.
It's a classic thing to come up with when you either say or do something offensive, and then the person rightfully gets angry, and then you spam, "Chill out, it's just a prank, bro."
What's going on, G? Can I kick you?
Hell no, you can't kick me.
What you mean?
What?
I'm gonna ask you one more time. Shut up! It was a prank!
Whatever has been written below that has been scribbled out by the same guy with black text up. Now, I don't know if I like little happy face. Finally, something positive to read on this door. The Wheel of Friendship. And this absolute goon with the black text that has come and scribbled it out. I don't know how that was a Wheel of Friendship, but I think I've just discovered that the person who wrote "You'll never stop me," judging on the formation of the letter P, is the original guy who wrote the Wheel of Friendship. He's come back and found this goon with the black text that scribbled out his wheel, and he's then said, "You will never stop me." Poor guy, all he wanted to do was help people become friends, or maybe find some himself. Anyway, we navigate our way down through all the garbage that we've just read to find this. The Wi-Fi is shit in here. No pun intended, I'm sure. I don't know what you guys think, but how annoying is it when you just sneak off to the toilet and you finally get a chance to get a bit of peace and quiet. You want to sit there, do your business, possibly look at your phone for half an hour or an hour, and then the Wi-Fi or reception is shit, and it takes 10 minutes to load a Google search. Please, stop making these bathrooms out of lead. Moving up to the right here, we see a date. The 3rd of April 2017.
Alright, this is gonna be this.
The
This is gonna
Re
be it.
awakens. What is the Re? Is it a person? Maybe it's the sound people make when they see normies. Your guess is as good as mine. And just below that, you can read, "It's time to preheat the ovens." Obviously written by the same anime-eyed, Pepe, anti-Semitic ape. Moving on to surrounding areas of the stall, on the toilet paper dispenser, right here we can see "Dank is life." Are they talking about that cruise ship? Are they talking about the word dank? I think they talk about that cruise shit. And by cruise shit, I mean smoke on one of their minion blunts. Up here now, I like this is clever. Right in the crack of the tiling, we've got a crack up. Great work. Obviously a dad was in here taking a big shit and just had an urge to reel off one of his dad jokes. So, bravo, old man. You made a lonely boy laugh. And finally, I like what's going on over here. Someone has tagged this. Who the fuck that goes to university actually does graffiti? Firstly, this kind of graffiti looks like shit. Maybe for
which I don't know why people tag like this. This is the same kind of people that scratch stuff into train windows. But right below it, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, tagging is like so. Exactly. Get that trash grab out of here. These stalls are dedicated for memes only. And as we saw today, there are a lot of memes, many of which have spilled over from internet culture, which is understandable at a university, the rare pepes, and a bunch of edgy other stuff. That's all for this episode of Bathroom Stall Memes. We'll see you next episode, and don't forget, some come here to shit and stink. I come here to sit and think. Others come here to scratch their balls and read the bullshit on the walls. There once was a time when trick shotting was synonymous with online gaming. Ladder stalls, bounce shots, and 360 no-scopes were the order of the day. Every kid on the internet wanted to be the next FaZe or Optic superstar. But alas, with the ensuing death of Call of Duty, the moment was short-lived. Trick shotting was dead, with no game catering to our montage needs. Until one day, the game stepped forward and began to show some promise. Fortnite seemed like it had the tools to bring back trick shotting. Many tried to recreate the trick shot, but it just didn't feel the same. Enter the magic rocks from outer space. It seemed like there was a chance for a trick-shotting revival. 720 no-scopes could once again reign supreme.
Are you recording, Rachel?
There was only one man who could be trusted to do it. His name? Scientist or geologist, but if I had to bet on the best place to find these magic rocks, I would probably say the Dusty Divot. Alright, if we're going to hit a sick trick shot, we're going to need some height, so I'm going to farm up all this metal, then I'm going to suck on one of those rocks, and then I'm going to build a massive ramp over Dusty Divot, and see if I can't hit something miraculous. Alright, got the rock, now let's build us a little ramp straight up. I can hear the action. Action. I think we're going to have to deal with two things. People shooting us down, and people trying to chase me up. Well, I don't even have a shotgun or anything decent, so... let's just do this kind of rough. And none of that stuff. And that is essentially what I'm going to try and do. Just something with a little bit more flair. Alright, back up we go again, see what we can do. We got there in the end. Get off! I'm trying to do a meme. Porta fort below me. 360 to porta fort. 720.
Alright guys, that's the video. Hope you like it. smash the like button and
Okay, just stand there.
see
Okay,
you all
just stand
next
there.
video.
Just don't move, don't
Bye.
move. Thank you. Oh! Oh! Oh, 140! Oh! So close, so hard to hit. Did anyone even land here? Did anyone even land at Divot? I don't think anyone even landed here. Oh, we've got a noob over here. He's perfect bait. Where is he? He's up in the tower. I'll get his attention. Come on, noob. Go off that chest. I don't think I can reach that. I don't think I can reach that.